Hi everyone, Kathy from Kathy's Vegan Kitchen. Welcome back. Today we're making a quick and easy one-pot meal because I'm in a hurry and holiday planning and we're hungry and we need a quick meal. Today we're making one-pot Chipotle pasta. And what we're going to do is we're going to use Chipotle sauce. Okay, this is the difference. There's peppers with sauce and then there's sauce. You can use the sauce that's in here, but I'm going to use the sauce that doesn't have any peppers in it so I can save my peppers for something else. Side note also, you only need 1.5 tablespoons of this, which then you have this whole can left. What do? If you put it in the fridge, it only lasts like a week or so. So I'm going to use these little containers and I am going to freeze 1.5 tablespoons in each one. So the next time I want to make something, it usually doesn't take more than 1 tablespoon, 1.5 tablespoons. I'm going to have this thaw one out, and then I hate wasting food. You know, anything you can do not to waste food is always a good option. Okay, we're going to start with 3 cloves of garlic, and you're going to put it in your soup pot. And we have 1 onion. You can use a yellow or a white onion, and you're going to cut it into thin strips. And we're going to let that go for a little bit. I always forget to take my spoon out. Give me a spoon. Okay. And let that go for a couple minutes. In the meantime, we're going to make our sauce. I have 1/4 cup of raw cashews. I didn't soak them. Again, it's all about your blender. If you have a really good blender, you don't need to soak. If you need to soak, you do it overnight, or 10 minutes on the stove in a little tiny sauce pot, drain it, and they're soft and ready to go. 1/4 cup. We have 1/2 cup of vegetable broth, 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, and 1.5 tablespoons of this Chipotle chili sauce. Okay, you don't want too much. If you don't like spicy food, start with less. Start with 1/2 tablespoon and then move it up to get to your spice level. Some people don't like spice as much. If you like it super spicy, add more. You can add whatever you want. And as you can see, Paul's showing you, they're starting to brown, which is what you want. We're going to put 1 red bell pepper in, 1 yellow bell pepper. If you don't, you can use baby bell peppers. You don't have to use, the big ones. And then you have 1 bunch of asparagus, and you're going to cut it into bite-sized pieces. Make sure you cut off the woody ends first, because you don't want the woody ends inside your pasta. And you're going to pop that in there too. And we're going to just stir that around and let that start cooking. Then we're going to finish off this sauce. Now the sauce doesn't get added in until after it cooks. So we're going to put this on here. And there she is. Now we're going to leave that on the side. Now, what we're going to do now is I'm going to include my pasta. This is 8 ounces of whole grain penne. Put it right in there. 1 15-ounce can of fire roasted tomatoes. Put that in there. And then we're going to put 5 cups of vegetable broth in. This is 4 cups right here, and I have an extra cup right here. Each box of this has 4 cups. No sugar added, gluten-free, low sodium. I'm going to pour it on top of the goodies. Oh, look, my spoon is getting burnt. That's what happens when you have a wooden spoon. No, a gas stove. All right. This extra cup needs to go in there too, because the goal here is that you cover the pasta. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to bring this to a boil. We're going to turn it down to simmer. We're going to put a top on it for 13 minutes. That's it, because that's how long it takes to cook the pasta. And then we're going to throw the rest of it together. We'll be back. As you can see, most of the fluid has been sucked up by the pasta. For those of you who don't know, a chipotle is a smoked jalapeno pepper. And if for some reason you don't have any sauce, well, they're dried and then this is brought back to life by adding fluid to it. But in the event that you don't have those, you can also use chipotle powder. That's also an option. All right, so now we're going to take the creamy component. And for those of you who have nut allergies, if you look at the recipe, you can use silken tofu. You can actually add flour instead of the cashews, or you can add white beans. White beans are a little grainier. And we're going to bring this to a boil again. And we're going to wait until it thickens up a bit. As you can see, the sauce has thickened up just enough. It's very hot. It's going to thicken up even more as it cools down a little bit. So to serve, you're going to place a serving inside a bowl. And as always, I have to go get a paper towel because I can't do it without getting it on the side of the bowl. And Paul, what did you say when I was making this for dinner tonight?
Yummy.
Yummy.
One
Okay.
time we couldn't find adobo sauce.
No. All right. Then we're going to garnish with some green onions and a little bit of parsley because I like parsley. You can also use cilantro on this because it's typically Mexican because of the talk to me, chili sauce.
Adobo sauce?
Adobe sauce. Okay. And here you go.
Adobo sauce.
I hope you enjoy. This is quick and easy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.